All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No.
So we're at a Dollar Tree. I'm gonna go in here and get a bag and a card for a baby shower. Okay, guys. So this is my sourdough. I don't know if you can tell how jiggly it is. We got some bubbles. So I'm gonna cut this up and then bake my bread. I just got back from the baby shower. The stove is filthy. Everything's filthy, but got my countertop all clean. And I just figured I would show you guys really quickly how I make my sourdough, since I showed you guys yesterday the process of me making it. I'm trying to get my parchment paper, but things are gonna fall. And I'm gonna put my face all up. This is almost gone. I just buy my parchment paper at the Dollar Tree, I guess. That's what I've been using. I'll get you guys up on a try. Okay, so I had to go to a baby shower. Went and did that. Now we are going to make this sourdoughs. I've got, where's the other one? There it is. I probably have enough for like 3 or 4, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do 3. So I know a lot of people will use the Banneton baskets. This is almost done. And put their dough in there and cover it and let it rise in the fridge. So honestly, I think it's just do what works for you. If that way works, then great. You know, I made mine this way last week when we did the bread bowls, so I had 5 times this amount, and this is just 3 times the amount. So I just go ahead and let me show you guys. There you go. So I just put some flour out on my countertop. First I gave it a good scrubbing so it was nice and clean. And now we have to let gravity do its work here. I had this sitting out while we went to the baby shower, so it's not as cold. Alright, so there we go. Got all of that out. Go get my scraper. Alright, yeah, this will probably make, I don't know, it's supposed to be 3 times the amount. Look at all the bubbles in there. And so I just prevent it from sticking all over the counter, and I'm just going to eyeball about how much I want per loaf. Okay. Now, this will be one. And so I just kind of, this is how I did it last time. I just kind of gave it a good stretching out. I feel like I'm making pizza. I just kind of gave it a good stretching out, and then I folded it and folded it, and then rolled her up. And then I just kind of did the I just want it to be a nice shape here. Now, that looks like a good size. I probably could have went a little bigger, so probably some of them will be bigger. You could also, you know, I could score it if I wanted to. The last ones, the bread bowls, I didn't, and they turned out fine. I might stick my parchment paper in. I'm gonna give it a little dusting just so it won't stick. Get the bread in there. Got my little, I'm just going to give it a couple little I think that's, maybe I'll give it a little in the middle. We're just chopping it up and making sandwiches, so I'm not looking for anything spectacular. So there's that one. I'm going to stick this one in the oven. There's that one. Okay. A little bubbly. Let's see. Here we go. This one is going to be way bigger. Trying to get it so I can, there's so much over here though, but it'll be all right. Trust me, it'll turn out fine. Just gotta punch it a little bit. Or pretend you didn't say that.
Huh?
I said, we'll pretend you didn't say that.
I'm sorry. Yes, it is. It's the worst. Freaking.
Okay, now we're going to put our parchment paper in this one. Sprinkle. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. This one is here. I'll give her some scores as well. This just helps when the bread rises. Good enough. Now I'll put the lid on this one. And put her in the oven. Make sure it's on. Now, I gotta figure out if I'm gonna use this one or the other one. First, this one's gonna be bigger. Wow. So, let me get her stretched out. I guess they call this laminating. So, Boo, is that you? Okay. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. What is it? Something on my bread. That looks really nice. Now, okay, so I've got the last one in here, and this is, I don't know if I ever showed this. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know what I filmed and what I haven't filmed. I was editing vlogs the other day, and I was like, oh, there was so much more that happened that day, and I didn't vlog it. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and score this one as well. Like I said before, the bread bowls I didn't score, and they just kind of naturally like made their own, I won't say scoring, but had their own little marks in them. It actually looked pretty neat, so I'm just going to add a few in here. I don't know how this one will turn out. I've never tried this Dutch oven. This one came from the thrift store. Like I said, I don't remember if I filmed when I got this one. Oh, it's not going to fit, Pamela. Actually, it will fit. I just have to move it so it will fit. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, goodness. No, that let it slip. There it goes. Okay. Okay. Now, got it in the oven. I bake them at a timer for 25 minutes.
Got it. 25 minutes. And that's starting
The one in the
now.
bathroom said, got it. I have to wash this thing. Anyway, now I'm gonna clean up my mess. But I bake them at 450 for 25 minutes. And then I take the lid off and I bake them for another 15, give or take. So it depends on what they look like. And so if I do it, you know, sometimes I might let it go a few minutes longer. But I just kind of keep my eye on them after the lid comes off. And also, if after 25 minutes I take the lid off and I don't think it's, you know, quite there yet, I'll leave the lid on and let it go a little bit longer. But that's just how I've been making it. I have to feed my sourdough starters. But again, everybody, I have saw so many different recipes, so many different people making it, so many, you know, it's, you know, You might find a recipe that you like. Go with it. And I will show you guys when they come out of the oven. This is dirty. And then we will cut them up. And I'm going to toast them. I'll probably toast them in the oven with a little garlic butter. I'm gonna make some. Oh, I gotta make my cheesecake. That's what I'm gonna work on next. Three tablespoons of sugar. And a third cup of melted butter. This butter makes me think of popcorn. Now listen to some popcorn. this won't be done until, and then it's gotta cool, so yeah. These are really thick. That's light. If it wasn't so hot, they would be thinner. No, you were right there, and I reached down and it was a cup right there. Here are the sandwiches. Hi guys. So I'm downstairs. Dinner was delicious, but now I must work. It is 8 o'clock. So I had to go to a baby shower. I didn't have to go. I went to a baby shower this afternoon. And so that kind of like disrupted like my whole, everything I had planned to do, because I was going to peel and cut carrots while I was baking my bread, my sourdough bread. And then I was going to make the cheesecake, you know. But instead we ran to the Dollar Tree to go get a bag for the, for the baby shower, and then went to the baby shower, and then while I was there I told my husband, I was like, preheat the oven to 500. So the oven was preheated by the time I got home, so then I just started the bread. I mean, regardless, everything worked out. Dinner was delicious. My husband keeps telling me how good it was. Actually, everyone kept telling me how good it was. So we've had French dip sandwiches. You know, I made them before. I usually make them with French bread, you know, but and honestly I was going to buy French bread on Sunday, but all the French bread was going to expire before, I mean on Tuesday. I was going to buy it Tuesday when we went grocery shopping. All of it expired before today. So I was like, well, we'll just hold off buying that. And I was like, we'll just get everything else for it. So that's what we did. We got everything for dinner, and then I think it was yesterday, the day before, whenever it was. Friday. Was it? No, Thursday. Maybe it was Thursday. I was like, why don't I just make sourdough and chop it into slices and we'll have like sourdough sandwiches? Well, my slices were really thick, so I was like, instead of having sandwiches like a, you know, top and bottom, I was like, let's just do like open face sandwiches, and that way, you know, you can just cut it with your like you can just cut it and then dip it in your au jus sauce. So anyway, and then I made the cheesecake. Okay, so you guys, the recipe for the cheesecake, I made cheesecake before, and every cheesecake I ever made I baked, other than like the fast, like the quick one you can buy in the box where you mix milk and then let it sit in the fridge. So it was said to do the cream cheese, the egg, actually it said egg yolks. You did the egg yolks, and then add your vanilla, and then you whip your egg whites, and then you fold, after you whip your egg whites together, you fold it into the you know, your cream cheese and mixture, and then you freeze it, you know, until it's frozen. I'm like, what about the eggs? You're gonna be eating raw eggs, basically. Eggs that were frozen. Like, the eggs didn't cook. There was no directions to cook it. So I've never ever heard of it. Maybe it's just me. And let me just do. But I'm like, I'm just wondering. Everything says, can I eat? It is important to note that uncooked cheesecakes typically contain raw eggs and may pose a risk of a foodborne illness if not handled or stored properly. So apparently you can, but I don't think I want to. What are the benefits to eating uncooked cheesecake? Eating uncooked can both have benefits and drawbacks. Uncooked is smoother, blah 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 blah. No baked cheese. Yeah, so that was, I've never heard of like not cooking, because I'm like thinking it's got eggs in it. Anyway, needless to say, I just made it like I would normally make a cheesecake. So I just use cream cheese with some sugar and some eggs and some vanilla, and then whipped it up, put it in my pan, and then I baked it for like 50 minutes. Our oven bakes fast. I know, like, you know, everybody's ovens are different, but ours kind of, so if something usually says like bake it for an hour, usually between 50 and 55 minutes is good. So yeah, so I just baked it for 50 minutes on 350, and you know, it was fully cooked in the middle. I put a toothpick in and made sure it was done, and then stuck it in the refrigerator. It was still warm when we ate it, but it was good. But now I have to get to work. I'm tired, but there's work to be done. Hi guys, it's after midnight. I haven't stayed up this late in a while. I was ready to throw that down. I didn't even package it up yet. Australia has an appointment tomorrow, so we gotta get up for that. And yeah, I got There's 5, 6, 7 packages to go out tomorrow. I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, Winnie, 5. I finished 5 tonight. I embroidered out, I think, 3 yesterday. That, you know, helped me out. So, anyway, my voice is getting hoarse because I'm tired. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I'll talk about it tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'm tired. Have a good night. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.